here we have Wren, and in this week's update we are going to be doing Wren's kennel and weight commands. I have her unleashed today. Sit. Good girl. Lots of treats in my hands for her. First, I'm going to take her leash, or my treat, toss that into the kennel, telling her, kennel, yes, good girl. And then slowly guiding her about right in. Good girl, Wren, good girl. Making sure that leash is nice and slacked. Once she's finished training, I'm going to tell her, wait. Okay, yes, good girl. Lots of positive marker words throughout all of this. I want her to enjoy training, enjoy this command. Wren, kennel. You ready? Come on. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Come on. Maybe make it a little bit more exciting. Good girl. Good girl. Get down on her level. Yes. Good kennel. Good girl. Lots of praise when she gets in there. And then, like I said, shut that door. Good girl, Wren. Wait. Okay. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Lots of positive marker words throughout all of this. Like I said before, I want her to enjoy this command as well as finding lots of fun and positive from our training sessions. Wren, kennel. Can I wait it out on her terms? I want her to make sure she knows that it's okay, and I don't want to force her to go in there, especially if she doesn't want to go in there. Maybe she wants to go chase that toy. You ready? Good. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Now go in. Come in. Maybe she doesn't like that treat that I tossed in there. Grab a different one. Yes, you win. And then wait her out on her terms. Like I said before, I want her to enjoy this command as much as I am teaching her. Good girl, Wren, yes. Good girl. Lots of praise when she goes in there. Like I said before, lots and lots of praise. Good girl, Wren. Like I said, maybe she doesn't like that treat that I tossed in there, which is perfectly understandable. She'll probably eat it now, but that's okay. Good girl. Now when she comes out, I'm only going to give her a praise reward, and then she gets treat reward when she goes in. Wren, wait. Okay, yes, good girl. Good girl, Wren. Good girl. She loves those treats. Good girl. Waiting her out. The kennel command is really useful, especially when she isn't wanting to go into the kennel, kind of being able to have that as a command, as well as use some bribery like treats to get her in there if needed. Typically, we do crate them with lots of toys, a hospital pad down on the crate, just to prevent joint aches and pains, things like that, especially as they're growing. So we put that hospital pad down. It's washer and dryer safe. Very efficient, especially if they do accidentally have an accident. I'm not saying she is. She's been really great. But we just take that out and toss it into the washer because it's washer and dryer safe. So it's super convenient. Wait. Okay. Good girl. Good girl, Wren. That's so good. And the wait command is very versatile. So there's multiple different uses for it, not just the kennel and wait. We use it for kennel. Good girl. We use it for going through doorways, in and out of aisles and stores, in and out of the car, things like that. It's really useful. Wait. Okay. Good girl. Good girl, Wren. And kennel. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Wait. Okay, yes, good girl. I use lots of high-pitched noises as well as lots of positive marker words like yes, good girl. Those are very positive, especially it's like almost reaching out and giving them a treat with your voice. Wren, kennel. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Give her a little jackpot in there. She can go and get all those treats. You're not going to want to give her treats say when you're going to bed because you just emptied their tank. You want them to make sure they go to bed on an empty tank. So you might want to use a toy or something that she's interested in. not just maybe that ball, but like maybe a squeaky toy. Toss that in. You're not going to want to let her keep that squeaky toy overnight, but you can trade her out with something else. Wait. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Wren. Hello. Yes, good girl. I'm going to reach around back because she jumped around. Here you go. Good girl. But then I'm not going to do the wait command for this one. I'm going to let her come out on her own. I didn't want to whisper that way she doesn't hear me, but she can come out. Good girl. Kennel. Yes, good girl. So these we're just going to go back and forth for a little bit of just the kennel, not the wait. So when she comes out, I'll have her go back in. Good girl. Kennel. So again, the reason we do these commands is so they're not afraid of the kennel. We want to practice these kennel and wait games just because we want them to be comfortable in that kennel. We don't want them to think going into the kennel is such a bad thing, it's such a dungeon in there. We want them to enjoy that going in there, having fun, being able to associate it with positive and fun in there. Kennel. Good girl. I'll give her another jackpot when she goes in. Just because, like I was saying before, she was a little hesitant at first, and now she's going in and out of there no problem. I did run out of storage, so I'm just going to kind of continue on with this. I put her in there. She's still waiting. Good girl. Okay. Yes. Good girl. That's very good. Good girl. We'll do it a couple more times, then we'll end on a positive note since she's doing it so greatly. Kennel. Yes. Good girl. Wait. Okay. Yes. Kennel. Yes, good girl. Wait. Okay. Yes, good girl. Kennel. And then I'll have her do this last wait, and then I'll sit in it down. Wait. Okay. Good. Come. Here. No, we don't want you to lay down. Where? Walk this way. Sit. Yes. Wren. Sit. Good girl. Wren. Down. Wait her up. I'm going to say it one time. I can even guide myself down a little bit lower. Just kind of protesting right now. There we go. Good girl. She does know it. Typically, I do it from up here, but if I have to bend down, I don't mind doing that, especially because we just had a lot of kennel and wait. She's getting a little full. She had lunch. Down. I'm going to sit first. Down. That's what I thought. Good girl. I'm going to do one more down really quick. Hopefully maybe this will be a little bit more fluent. When she's done with that treat. Here. Down. Yes, good girl. And then lots of praise, of course. I want to make sure she gets lots of praise. Had a good time. I want to associate her to associate training with positive. Good girl. Good girl. She sees the other puppies inside. That's okay. She's good to work through distractions. Good girl, Wren.